Well, that was pretty perfect, weren't it? Let's have it right. 2-0 in the San Siro. I believe that's our first win ever in that particular stadium, and comfortable, really, really comfortable. Never felt that we were really in danger, although we got a little bit of fortune with the sending off and Tamore. I guess terrible night for him really against his old club. But it is what it is, these things happen, and we get a penalty, and Jorginho does his speciality, his hop, skip, and a jump. All the pressure in the world there, full stadium there, proper under the cosh, laser beams in his face and all sorts. But he puts the ball in the back of the net just as easy as you like, and then we get the second goal, magnificent, Aubameyang, all this curse of the number 9 and everything. But my goodness, he's a finisher, and that's something that we've absolutely needed for a long, long time. And brilliant goal, took it really, really well, and done his trademark backflip. Beautiful stuff, and the second half was pretty much really about possession ball. And you have to say, I pretty much named the lineup before the start of the game. I knew that would kind of be the side, and everyone played their part. A little bit of a worry, I guess, about Reece James, but I think he was taken off more from a precautionary measure than anything else. But yeah, some absolutely superb performances out there. Really, really solid at the back. As I say, never really looked in danger. And I was thinking about this particular game because I went out to Milan in '99, 23 years ago. I just can't believe it. And just the whole psychology of that particular moment, I think the reason why it was such a monumentous occasion, like an iconic moment, hence the reason why we sing about it, that particular goal. Why? It was a 1-1 draw, Dennis Wise and all that. But I think the reason why it's almost like, right, we're back, Chelsea are back, and it was that particular season where it was a real roller coaster, superb. It was our first time ever in the Champions League, and there we were in the San Siro playing the great AC Milan, and and we topped the group, and as we all know, we went on and we had some great performances on that particular run. 5-0 away in Galatasaray, and I think final, I think we smashed them 4-1, and we beat Barcelona 3-1 at home, but we lost the second leg 5-1, obviously after extra time. But just looking at it there, what a contrast, 23 years later, and it's like we are, the big side. We are the mega club, and we just look really, really comfortable, really solid as anything, And you have to say, what a turnaround now in that group. I mean, we top the group now after Salzburg and Zagreb. When the game was in Zagreb, finished in a 1-1 draw, which means we're now top of the group. Incredible, absolutely incredible. So we have now Zagreb to play at home, Salzburg away, and you probably feel that Milan are gonna, because now they're up against it, will probably get a result, in one of their last 2 games. So I think we may end up, if we get one victory now out of those last 2 games, we'll top the group. And what an incredible situation that is. We were looking, worried about being eliminated and having to play Thursday night football, Europa League football, but it looks now like we could end up, as I say, topping the group at the end, and going into knockout stages, feeling pretty confident, like, as we should do. We've got great players, as we know. We've always known we've got great players, but they really do look confident. They really, the patterns and the way it's coming together. I'm excited. I have to say, you can't, what's that, 3 clean sheets in a row, and we're taking our chances, we're creating our chances. And I think we had in terms of possession tonight, which you'd expect obviously with 10 men, but over 500 passes of touches of the ball in the San Siro, and we just looked really, as I say, really, really comfortable on a pitch which looked a bit bobbly, to be fair. I don't know whether you thought that too, but it didn't look in great nick. But no, listen, 1 point after 2 games, and then you've got AC Milan, right, coming, the Italian champions, back to back, first at Stamford Bridge and then away in the San Siro, and we've just taken 6 points off them, 2 victories, haven't conceded, and 5 goals. Can't argue with that. You cannot argue with that. As I say, so many pluses. Watching that tonight, it was, that's good. Listen, we know we're a great side. We know we're a really, really good side, and we know when we're on it, we're on it. And fantastic, guys. I don't know how you feel, but makes you feel proud, doesn't it? Really, really does. That was, as I say, great win, and great for the confidence. And it's all about the next game now. It can't come soon enough, to be fair. Aston Villa. There you go. Anyway, guys, I'll speak to you all soon. Up to Chelsea. And listen, I don't want to get too carried away, but it's looking good. It is looking good.